But did I get naked? What happened? You already know what it is. Back at it again with another video, and here I am again with the story time. But before I get into anything, you already know what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, and be a part of the gang that is good. Whopping. So yes, you guys, also follow me on all my socials below. All of them will be linked. So let's get into this story time. So this is the time that I first skipped school. Okay, this is when I was in high school. I'm getting some wine. Y'all ain't doing shit. Let's just pour some. You know what I'm saying? I was already drinking a little bit, so I was like, oh shit, let me fucking tell this story to the gang. We growing, we glowing, and I'm really loving y'all. Roll to 1K. Let's get it. Hey. All right, so this was with my ex. I was in high school when I did this. So obviously I skipped school. I skipped school in high school. But sorry, let me fix the camera. I don't know what's going on. So, but I skipped school before, but I skipped like a half day of school. But this time I skipped a full day of school. Okay, I skipped a full day of school. So this is what was going on. My boyfriend at the time when I was in high school, we were together. There's a video about it. He cheated on me. We were together for a very long time. We were together for 8 years. So it was, I don't know, we were just talking. We had nowhere to literally go. So every day after school we would go to the park. We would go to the park and we'd just be there all the time until I felt like going home. We would be at the park all the after school for hours, kissing and everything else. So now we were just talking, and I was just asking him, like, you know, what time he coming to school tomorrow, because he just did whatever he wanted to do. Okay, he would be at school whenever he felt like being at school. He was there. Sometimes he wasn't. He was just out. He was just doing a lot. And honestly, at the time I was young, I was dumb. But now it's just like, I don't want to deal with a nigga that's running around the streets. Like, it's just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't know what he does now, but I would hope he don't do that anymore. So let's just get back on track. So this particular day, I was just asking him, so what time are you coming to school tomorrow? And he was like, oh, he's not going to school. So I'm just like, then what do you mean you're not going to school? So what are you going to be doing? So he was just like, oh, his grandmother is going to be away. So he's just going to be at her house. So I'm just like, oh, okay. You're going to be at your grandmother's house. All right. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to be at my grandma's house. So I'm like, just at your grandma's house all day? So he's just like, yeah, I'm going to be at my grandma's house all day. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So he just says, you know, if you want to come, you know, you could come. I'm like, when would I be able to go? He was like, you could come in the morning. I'm thinking, in the morning? I was such an idiot. Like, I was such a fool back then. Like, such a freaking fool. So anyway, he's telling me that if I want to come, I can come. So I'm just wondering, like, so how is that going to even work? Like, how am I going to even be able to come if, you know, I'm going to be at school? He was like, so then don't go to school. I was like, don't go to school? I'm sorry, like, what you talking about, don't go to school? He was like, so don't go to school. I'm like, how are we gonna do that? So he was like, all right, I'm gonna let you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go home. We're texting back and forth, like how, you know, we're gonna devise this plan for me. So now the next day come, I get ready for school as if I'm going. I put on my uniform. I went to uniform school for like ever. Since I was little, I've always been in a uniform school. I put on my uniform like I'm going to school. We texting. I'm like, where are you? He's like, all right, I'm on the bus, because he's about to go to his grandmother's. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still at home. I did not have, my school that I went to was literally like a block away. I was in no need to be getting on the bus, but I did it anyway. Okay, so my school is this way, the bus stop is this way. So in my head, I'm waiting a little while longer because he's still on the bus to get to, you know, his grandmother's house. He tells me what bus to take. So he tells me what bus to take, and he gives me a Metro card. So I'm waiting. He's texting me. He's like, basically, I'm gonna tell you when you can leave your house. So I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, all right, whatever. I'm just waiting. So my grandmother comes out of the room and she sees me and she's like, "You're not going to school?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am going to school. I'm just making sure, you know, I have all my books and stuff." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to school. I'm going." So now he finally texts me like, "Okay, you can leave your house." So what I did was, I get out the house. My grandmother was so strict. So I come out the house. My aunt's in the car. The way my body felt was like, oh shit, the bus is this way. School is this way. She's literally in the car right in front of my house. So I start walking this way, like I'm going to school. I'm like, bye. So I'm walking up the block as if I'm going to school. I literally walk halfway to school because I still see her in the car. So I'm literally walking, but I'm walking slow. So I'm trying to see if she's gonna pull off or not. So I'm walking real slow. So she finally pulls off. I turn around. I turn around, cut into one of the back blocks, walk up to the bus stop. So I walked up to the bus stop. I'm waiting. I put on my damn glasses because I don't want nobody to see me. I don't want nobody to see me at the bus stop. I don't want nobody to like see what I'm doing, because kids be coming off the bus near my block. People literally know that I live in the area, but they don't know where I live, but they know I live close. So I don't want nobody seeing me get on the bus. So now the bus comes. I swipe my Metro card. I got my book bag like I'm going to school. I ain't going to no fucking school. I'm going to fucking school. I'm sitting there. I finally get off the bus stop where he tells me to get off. We meet, and he was like, "See, that was easy." I was like, "Yeah, it was." Like, he was just like, "Yeah, like, you know, like, it's nothing." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." So we go to the store. He buys me like chips, snacks, whatever I want, sandwich, whatever I want, so we don't have to leave the house again. So I'm just like, "You buying a lot of stuff." Like, he's like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Because if you leave the house, basically, if I leave the house, I have on a uniform, and the truancy, I think that's what it's called, truancy van comes around to pick up kids if they skip school. So if I come out the house and they catch me, they will arrest me and hold me until an adult comes to get me." So I was like, "Oh, okay," because he's telling me this because this clearly happened to him before. So now I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. So we get to the house. We get to the house, you know, we're talking, we're just chilling. You know, we're not doing anything sexual. And that's the thing. We didn't do anything sexual. We were just chilling for a long time. We're just chilling, we were just talking. And then a little bit after that, we was kissing and everything else. And I don't know. I don't remember. Did I get naked? Was doing a lot of touching and feeling, but we didn't have actual intercourse. So that was the difference. We didn't have intercourse. So it might have was some oral. Fuck. Oh, yo. This story is so crazy. Okay. Maybe I just need to drink some more. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe we did do a little of that. So, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, but we didn't have intercourse. Like, he didn't penetrate my body, I would say. So, we didn't do that much. So, after a while, I'm seeing my phone, like, I'm getting a text, and it's from my friends. And they're like, where are you? Where are you? You're not in class, blah, 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 blah. I didn't answer it because I didn't feel the need to let them know what I was doing. Because it was like this. The less people who know what's going on, the better. Okay? The less to know, the better it is for me. Okay? So now he's seeing my phone go off. He's like, who is that? I'm like, it's my friends. He's like, oh, okay. So we're watching movies. We're just watching TV. We're just talking. We're just chilling with each other. You know, we're just doing that because we never got the chance to do this ever. So now we're doing it. So it's about to become like 3 o'clock. So now you know, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go back home as if I was in school. So now I get on the bus. I go home. He sees me off the bus. You know, we hug, we kiss, whatever. We go our separate ways. I get home. I get home. As soon as I get in the house, all I hear is my grandmother screaming. Where did that? Which part you did that? I'm like, what? I was like, I froze. Like, I was like, huh? She was like, where you did that? I was like, I went to school. She said, I never school you go, cause me no say I never got school. I'm like, Grandma, I was in school. I went to school. I was in school. And she was like, all right. I school you go, so why the school call the house and say you never did that? I'm like, what? Hold on. I'm confused. That shit ain't never happened before. The school has never ever called my house and let nobody know that I wasn't there. My school never did that unless you was absent profusely. You had to be absent so many times that they had to figure, okay, so where are you? I was never absent like that. My one time being absent, they decided to just call the school. Okay. All right, cool. I'm like, honestly, I was like, Grandma, I really don't know. I really don't know why they would have did that because I was there. And she said, you know what? Give me a phone. I'm like, give you my phone for what? And she said, give me it. Can you not get it back? You tell too much lie. And I don't like a liar. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Grandma, I really, like, please don't take my phone. Like, oh my gosh, she was always taking my phone from me. She always took away my phone from me. So I'm like, no, like, please, like, don't take my phone. She said, give me the phone. I'm like, Grandma, like, I was at the school. And she said, so the teacher them a lie. I'm like, I don't know. I was in school. So now, who come down? My aunt comes down. She putting a little fuel to the fire now. She said, she never did that at school. She never got school. She never did go. Cause the teacher them call and say she never did that. So which part did she gone with the boy? I'm like, what boy? Like, I'm acting real stupid. I'm like, what boy? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, she was like, the boyfriend. I know you have a boyfriend. I don't even know. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have nobody. There is no boyfriend. Honestly, when I was younger, my grandmother knew about my ex, but she did not like me saying boyfriend. Like, she had this strict thing, like, you don't have a boyfriend, you don't need a boyfriend, you are too young for a boyfriend. So when I did say, like, he was my boyfriend, she would correct me and be like, no, that's your school friend. And I'm just like, all right, he's my school friend. So I don't think I ever really actually, no, I did. I actually told her when she started actually acknowledging him as my boyfriend was when I graduated high school. And then she acknowledged him as, okay, that's her boyfriend. But until then, you don't got no boyfriend. You're just in school. And school is all you need to be doing. You don't need to be focusing on no boys. You need to focus on the book. Book learning, that's it. Boys, no. Books, yes. So she and my aunt is trying to get me to tell them where I was all day, and I'm sticking to my story. Like, I was at school. She said, oh, because them called. I'm like, they called. Okay, who called you? She said she don't know. I'm like, you don't know the teacher who called you? She said, me done talk, just give me the phone. I'm like, okay, you know what? I text him, I tell him that I got in trouble. I'm not gonna have my phone. So he was like, oh, damn, sorry. Like, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna have my phone. So if you're trying to contact me, I don't got no phone. I give her back my phone. So I didn't care that I gave her my phone because she was going to give it to me back in the morning, because she gives me my phone to go to school, but when I come home, she takes it from me. So I was like, okay, whatever, here. In the morning now, I'm going in her room. I'm like, Grandma, where's my phone? She said, you think say I get the phone? You think say me I give you the phone? You're not getting nothing. You can't go to school. You're not getting nothing, you know? I'm like, what? I'm like, Grandma, what if something happens? She said, then come home. I'm like, this lady playing games. She really expected me to be at school with no phone? Grandma, seriously, like, can I please have my phone? And she was like, no, you're not getting the phone. You tell too much lie. You operate like you're a big man. You think you go in my house and do what you please with do. You're not going to school. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to go to school. I'm going to go to school today. So I go to school. I go to my advisory class, because that's what they call it. Homerooms for the school I went to is called advisory. So I went to my advisory class. And my friends was there. And they was coming up to me. They was like, why didn't you come to school yesterday? I was just like, oh, nothing. I just didn't come. So she was just like, one of them said, oh, because I had to call your house to find out where you was. Excuse me, what? Why the fuck did you do that? Why would you do... Bitch, do you understand the repercussions of what the fuck you just did? So you mean to tell me you call my house? Under what circumstances do you need to be calling my house? Please elaborate. Please elaborate. Please elaborate to why you did that. And she was just like, only one of them did that. So she was just like, you know, I just wanted to know what was going on because you wasn't answering my text. If I didn't answer your text, just let it go. Like, let it go. Let it go. You mean to tell me you really went that hard to try to find me? I understand we're friends. You want to understand what's going on. I didn't answer your text. Yada, yada. But, yo, you took it an extra mile when you decided to call my house and find out where I was. My grandma think it's a teacher. And she was like, oh, I didn't tell her that, you know, I was a teacher. I just asked where you was. I was like, yo, I just was like, yo, you know she's mad and I don't have no phone right now. And she was like, oh, I didn't know where you was. You should have just told us. I'm like, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you that I'm gonna go hang out with my nigga. Like, I really don't. Like, when I was in school, I realized being young, you know, we had to look out for each other. Certain times things was happening or whatever. But as I'm older, I realized you don't have to tell everyone your business and things that's going on in your life. Like, you really don't. But I guess because I want to keep certain things private, because everybody already knew that I was with this dude anyway. And it's like, yo, I just wanted to be a little bit discreet. I just want to chill with him like I never did before. Like, I was never able to chill in like a home little environment, just me and him. We was always in the park because we're kids, we have nowhere to go. You fucked it all up. Now I don't got no phone, and I can't even talk to him now. Like, you know, like, I can't even communicate with this dude now. I don't got no phone. Like, damn, seriously? She's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Well, bitch, you did. You got me in trouble because you was being nosy. Damn it. So now I see him in the hallway. He come, he give me a hug. And he just like, so you got your phone back? I'm like, I'm not getting no phone back. And I'm in trouble. So yeah. Because he was like, oh, because he was like, oh, if I want to come over after school and, you know, I could get you back home by curfew. I'm like, listen, it ain't gonna happen now. Like, I can't go, you know, with you nowhere. So he was just like, damn, you know, that sucks, you know. I really want to, like, you know, chill with you again, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Because he's like, oh, his grandmother's coming back in a few days. I'm like, sheesh, where'd she go? I kind of want to know. But I'll be back so soon, but it's her house. So what am I saying? So anyways, now I'm in trouble. The teacher, I get into one of my classes. One of my teachers was like, oh, why weren't you here yesterday? I'm just like, I just didn't come. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm all right. She's like, okay, because I just hope you didn't, you know, skip school to hang out with your boyfriend. And I was like, okay. This shit is kind of annoying. It's kind of like, why is it that I can't just do something in discreet, in secrecy? What is wrong with y'all? Like, she was just like, I just hope that, you know, you didn't do nothing. I'm just saying. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Cause she was also, the thing is, she was also Jamaican too. So she was very cool, very, very nice teacher. And after the class, she came, she said, come here. I'm like, yeah. She said, look pa me good. You did anything? I said, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. I promise. She said, okay. All right. I'm like, okay. All right. Fuck. I go home and I ask for my phone again for my grandmother, and she literally tells me this: if you feel like say I got big woman in my house, I have to put it on a plane and send you back to Jamaica because you're not doing it in here. I'm like, Grandma, I promise you, I did not do anything. I was in school. I promise I was in school. I don't know why they're calling you. I don't know. I'm in school. She said, all right, me give you the phone. Me give her the phone. Me give you one more chance. But if you slip up one more time, it's not gonna be nice. I'm like, okay. I promise. All right, cool. So she gave me my phone finally. I'm starting texting him, and there's a bunch of freaking messages, and we start talking again. Basically, bottom line to the story is, just stay the fucking school. Don't go anywhere, okay? Just don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing, because it ain't worth it. She's in your business, friends in your business. You out running around with a nigga that just be getting in trouble. Why do good girls dislike bad boys? I was young. That was a different time in my life. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Goody Gang out. Bye. Road to 1K. Let's get it.